Hello and welcome to the Football for Kids podcast with me, Darren Rees. It's time for another episode of Kids v Adults. And in this episode, it's Blake who will be playing his dad, Matt. Will Matt score another goal for the adults, or will Blake stick one in the back of the net for the kids? Let's find out. So, are we all ready for kids versus adults?
Yes.
He's ready, yeah.
Yeah, good. You're both confident?
Yes, very.
Well, I was confident, but he seems uber confident.
Let's start with who's playing then. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, Blake?
I'm 9.
Anything else, Blake?
I have
Anything
a
else?
podcast.
Yeah, there we go. Let's talk about your podcast and tell all the Football for Kids listeners about your podcast and what it's about and where they can find it.
It's called FPL Kids. It's about Fantasy Premier League, which is a game you can play. You can just find it on all the podcast players.
You've done 82 episodes now.
Yes.
Long running.
That is some commitment. Fair play to you. Well, we've put it in the description before, and we'll put it in the description of this episode so that people can check it out. And who are you playing today, Blake?
My dad, Matt.
Okay, Matt, tell us a bit about yourself. Who do you support?
We're both Leeds United supporters.
Leeds.
Yeah. We were there yesterday. They beat Rotherham 3-0 yesterday.
Yeah, Leeds are doing really well at the moment, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a shame Southampton and Leicester are doing well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting final couple of months when we get there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be tense. I think we're going to do it. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go up.
Yeah, we are going up. Okay, so this is how it's going to work, which is I'm going to ask you 5 questions each, and we'll go from one to the other, and you got as long as you need to answer those questions, all right? So don't rush. Think about your decision. So, Blake, if you win, what has your dad got to do?
He's got to buy me a £90 pack of World War II French soldiers off bolt action.
Wow. Okay, that is a first. I like your style. Good stuff. And Matt, what has Blake got to do if you win today?
He's definitely got to clean his bedroom because there is stuff all over the floor at the moment, isn't there?
Yes.
So definitely.
Who is going to go first?
Him.
Oh, me.
Him. He. Matt, you're up first.
Okay.
So, question numero uno, number 1, is this. Who was the first striker to score 100 goals for 2 different clubs in the Premier League? Was it A, Michael Owen? Was it B, Alan Shearer? Or was it C, Wayne Rooney?
That is a really tough one. I'm going to say Michael Owen.
Are you sure? No, if that's your answer.
I'm going to stick.
Okay. The answer actually is B, Alan Shearer.
All right.
Because, of course, with Blackburn and then again with Newcastle. I'm just going to stick the scores in our chat there, okay? So this should appear on your screen. Does that come up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Blake, are you ready?
Yes.
England Lioness manager Serena Wiegman was the manager of what country's football team before she got the England job? Was it A, Spain, B, Germany, or C, the Netherlands?
C, the Netherlands.
C, the Netherlands. You are correct.
Yes!
1-0 up.
All right.
Okay, Matt, question number 2 for you. In the 2022-2023 Premier League season, Manchester City were crowned as champions. Arsenal came second, but which team came third place? Was it A, Liverpool, B, Manchester United, or was it C, Newcastle?
All right. Well, Newcastle came into my head, so I'm gonna stick with Newcastle.
Okay. Newcastle is incorrect.
Oh.
It's Liverpool, I think.
Liverpool came 5th. Manchester United was the correct answer. They came 3rd. And Newcastle came 4th. So, we are still at 1-0, Blake.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Blake. Pele, who is known for being the greatest player who ever lived, won how many FIFA World Cups? Was it A, 1, B, 3, or C, 4?
B3.
You are correct.
Yes!
All right. I can still come back.
No, you can't.
I can. There's enough questions.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Okay. Right, so 2-0 Blake. Question number 3 for Matt. Diego Maradona once scored a goal with his hand. This goal stood and was known after as the Hand of God. Who did he score this goal against? Was it A, Brazil, B, Colombia, or C, England?
All right, that was definitely England. Definitely.
You are correct. It was C, England, in the quarterfinals of the 1986 World Cup. Well, he's getting back into the game.
Back in it, Blake.
Question 3 for Blake. Okay. Legendary Welsh player Gareth Bale played for Real Madrid and Tottenham, but who did he start his career with? Was it A, Portsmouth? Was it B, Southampton? Or was it C, West Ham United?
A?
I wish. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. It was B, Southampton.
Ooh.
So he was in their youth team in 1999 and then in their senior team in 2006. Okay, question number 4 for Matt. In football, there are some big rivalries, but possibly no bigger than Rangers versus Celtic. But what is the name of that derby? Is it A, the Great Scott Derby? Is it B, the Bagpipes Derby? Or is it C, the Old Firm Derby?
Yeah, that's C, Old Firm Derby.
Oh, very confident as well. You are correct, which means it's 2-2. Okay, question number 4 for you, Blake. You've got to get yourself back in this game. Come on. Music artist Stormzy has recently become a part owner of a football club. But which club is it? Is it A, Crystal Palace? Is it B, AFC Croydon? Or is it C, Wimbledon? Tough question, that.
I'm going to go for A.
A, Crystal Palace?
Yes.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The answer is B, AFC Croydon, alongside footballer Wilfried Zaha.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Did not know that.
Okay, so this is your final question each. And it's still 2-2, all right?
Ooh.
Alan Shearer holds the record for the most amount of Premier League goals in history. But how many goals is it? Is it A, 260, B, 360, or C, 460? Your final question, Matt.
All right. It's not C. That's too many. All right. I'm going to go B. Was it 360?
B, 360.
Yeah.
Is incorrect.
Yes.
It was A, 260.
I knew that.
You knew that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's not going to be that high.
So it's 2-2 going into potentially the last question. We could end up going to sudden death here. Blake, are you ready?
Yes.
Come on, get yourself focused. What symbol is in the crest of the Manchester United logo? Is it a devil holding a candle? Is it a devil holding a fork? Or is it a devil holding a ball?
A devil holding a fork.
You are correct.
Yes!
Which makes it 3-2 to Blake. And
Yes!
you
No.
are the winner.
Well done, Blake.
So, Blake, remind the listeners of what you will win now for winning Kids vs Adults.
I will win a £90 World War II French bolt action pack of soldiers.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Well done.
Yeah.
And have you wanted that for quite a long time?
I've wanted it for an entire 2 weeks.
Just the 2 weeks. Wow. Well done to you. There were some really tough questions in there, and that could have gone to sudden death. So well done to both of you. Got some really good football knowledge.
Stormzy one, that was a tough one.
I did not know that.
No, never heard that one.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. See, look, we're still learning now. Before we go, can you just remind everybody about your podcast again, please?
It's called FPL Kids. It's about Fantasy Premier League, which is a game you can get on the Premier League app. And you can find it on virtually all the podcast players.
Well, a very well done to Blake for beating his dad Matt in this episode of Kids vs Adults, but also a very well done to Matt, who started slow but came back to make it a tight game, and in the end it could have gone either way. For all of you football mad people out there, please do go and check out Blake's podcast. I've checked it out myself and he does a fantastic job. I've stuck the link to that podcast in the description of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed listening and playing along to this episode of Kids v Adults, and the remaining episodes will all be released over the Easter holidays, as will the announcement for the most successful pair, number 1 and 2, who will play each other, if they wish to, in a finale for a prize. So remember, if you know someone who loves football just as much as you do, then please tell them about Football for Kids. And whether you're playing football soon, watching it on the telly, or pitch side, I hope you enjoy the game. See you next time.